Hey everybody, it's Liz Fagan, realtor with Remax Results and Liz Fagan Home Group. I'm excited. I'm doing this first video, and video is not my strong suit, so you'll have to bear with me. But we're creating a YouTube channel. So many of you who are on my VIP list already knew about this and helped me come up with a cool YouTube channel name. And I'm pleased to say that I picked the name, one of the many names Shannon Freiberg gave me. Behind the Lockbox is what we're calling it. And there's reasons for it. You know, there's greater in-depth, deeper reasons we're using that name. But for the sake of time and letting Shannon know, we did choose that name. And lo and behold, it is not being currently used by any of the other 80 billion YouTube users. So it works out really good. What are we even going to be talking about? I promise you, as each video takes place, I'm going to become better at using the video equipment. You don't need very much if you're just starting out, besides a phone, maybe a tripod, a light. But the hardest part of the entire ordeal sometimes, I think, is figuring out where to look at the phone. So if you think that I'm staring off over here, it's probably just because I forgot to look at the lens. But yes, each episode is going to get better and probably a little more lengthy, a little more interesting information. We're going to talk about, of course, the name of the show, Behind the Lockbox. What is that all about? And it's really going to be the show. So when you're an agent, a realtor, and what I tell all of my clients is the hardest part of my job most days is to get them into the home, to physically unlock the house. Broken lock boxes, frozen lock boxes, wrong codes, bad keys, you name it. So some days it is the hardest part of my job. And that somewhat goes with life in general, not just as a realtor, but as a mom and a daughter and a wife and a sister, and everything to everyone. Behind the Lockbox is a good representation of what you may or may not find each day. What's going to happen when Liz wakes up in the morning? Is she going to be a pleasant, happy girl who loves her coffee and, you know, goes about her day? Or is she going to be the girl that, you know, is blowing fire from her nose before she even sits down for breakfast? So, again, behind the lockbox, right? When we open up a house, when we go into a house, we, honest to God, think we know what we're going to find. You can provide every professional picture of a property and still there will be surprises. And we'll talk about some of the fun surprises I've encountered with my clients. So hopefully going forward, they'll get to chime in a little bit about some of the things we've experienced together. It's really brought us close, I have to say. But there are horrible, horrible things that could be behind a lockbox. On the other hand, there are fantastic things that could be behind a lockbox. And so really, we just don't know which way it's always going to go and always going to end up. Clearly, I prefer the more beautiful way, but sometimes the dumpster fires are a little bit more entertaining and a far better story. So that's about it. We are going to move forward with this at least once a week. We're going to have great stories, my amazing personality, actual legitimate real estate information and tips, life hacks, and just all around general amazing, funny, insightful, tear-jerking information on this show. So I look forward to you guys checking it out in the future. And I appreciate your patience while I get used to all of this equipment that's sitting around me. Talk to everybody soon.